Why do you feel listening is so important for an organization?
You know, listening was the first chapter of my first book, and it's the first chapter of Likeable Business, because I think that it's the most fundamental concept that so few people get and so few business people get. I think that business people, especially entrepreneurs, but really business people everywhere, successful business people, are so full of ideas. And you know, I'm as guilty as anyone. I have all these ideas. I want to communicate these ideas to the world. I want to share them. I want to talk. But the more you talk, the less you listen. And it's from listening to your customers, to your prospects, to your staff, to your colleagues. It's from listening that you can gain insight. No one ever learned anything by talking. No one ever learned anything by sharing your own ideas. It's not until you shut up and listen that you really can get new perspectives, new ideas, and that's, to me, what can drive, you know, growth in a business. But for many, it's just counterintuitive. We're not good listeners. We're not, especially, you know, I actually have data in the book that, you know, talks about how men are not as good listeners as women, for instance. So, you know, it's something that takes a lot of practice. One of my friends, Vern Harnish, the founder of an entrepreneurs organization, and a super, super smart guy, you know, he talked to me about the KPIs of listening and about actually measuring your listening skills in terms of walking into a meeting and measuring the proportion of minutes you spend talking versus the proportion of minutes you spend listening, the proportion of minutes you spend asking questions versus the proportion of minutes that you spend giving answers. And you know, it turns out that the more you listen, the more productive a meeting can be for you.